Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2! Yesterday we completed the campaign, which was a pain. It was a long, arduous process of roguelike insanity. So today we're going to be taking a look at the arcade mode with a thumbnail that is to be made. So I just put Mr. Krabs because clickbait. But anyway, hopefully you guys having a good day, and you enjoyed today's spicy video of Mario destroying Sony. And those of you that watched the video and didn't get a reaction, kudos, you guys did good. I haven't got a chance to read the spicy comments yet, but the engagement did work, and the channel's still here, so haha! Anyway, let's play some Nickelodeon. So later today we'll be doing some Mario, but for now we're gonna do some Nickelodeon. It's all good, right? Okay. Yeah, so just heads up, guys, these single-player modes are actually kind of brutal. I recorded a boss rush mode. While they do allow continues, like, this will spank you. Like, I don't know why IGN said this game is easier. I mean, boss rush mode is kind of intense, so I'm kind of curious to see what arcade is going to be like. So we're going to be playing arcade as Raphael to start, and then we're probably going to do all the Ninja Turtles, and then I'll change up the thumbnail later on. But your first like goal is 100 likes, so let's get those likes up if we haven't already. And good afternoon, everybody. Today is going to be a fun day. So we're going to go with Texas Tough, which is normal mode, even though, you know, Sandy there is, like, kind of taunting us. And they have, look at that, there's more difficulties that have unlocked now, so Tiny But Mighty is anything but. Texas Tough, Masterclass, and now Unstoppable Force. A difficulty as hard, but only one max stock. So we're going to go with Texas Tough. Okay, alright. And we're going to start with Raphael. We also picked up the special costume thing for everybody, like the $20 costume thing, which basically just gives the Ninja Turtles their white costume again from the first game. Still looks just as bad, obviously, but you can get the Azula beach costume now, so from her beach vacation, so there you go, if you're interested in that, as well as you can get Ember's, or is it, her pirate costume. Hooray! But April's costume's weak, look at that, that's the costume they give you, so it's another action figure April. So we have two action figure Aprils, green and yellow. But anyway, let's do this. We're gonna go with Playmate Toys 1987 Raphael, because that's what this one is. Alright, let's go. Doing the arcade ladder. Attempting it. Normal mode.
3, 2, 1.
Let's party! Okay, so as you can see, it's just like campaign, pretty much. The person that you fight at the end is Vlad. So I was hoping for Shredder, but nope, no such luck. Vlad is a villain from Danny Phantom. It's a phantom. Going Ghost! And our Versus series starts tomorrow because we were going to post another upload today, but there's no new thumbnail template yet for that series, so the first episode of Nickelodeon All-Star Versus will be tomorrow at noon. Hooray! I was trying to get it up today, but there's no way. Especially with the whole Mario Kart thing happening. Like, which we won't be starting till 8:30 because it's going to take some time to download that. Whee! Haha! Whoops. Ouch. Alright, actually, so they give you 4 lives to tackle the arcade mode. Mario looks... I can actually talk a little bit about that picture. I can tell you how crazy I was being to get views. So I'm going to tell people now. So here's the behind-the-scenes thing. I found a thumbnail that somebody made art of Mario Mortal Kombat. And in the picture that I did not show, Mario was holding a severed heart in his hand. So I was like, that might be a little bit too dark. But then I was like, okay. So then I spent some time cutting out the PlayStation logo to fit the blood-covered hand, and Mario I gave him red eyes, and it was like, that might be a bit too much. I think if if not Nintendo, if YouTube saw that thumbnail, they probably would like demonetize the video and say like there's something like incredibly violent about the video. So it's like that might be a bit too much. So I just zoomed in on his face. I added a little bit of like darkness under his eyes to make him look like he's insane, and that's how the thumbnail came to be, which was kind of funny. That's okay. Can you do the newsletter, baby doll? So we are fighting 2 characters now. So just like Smash Brothers, where sometimes in arcade mode you'll fight 2 characters at a time. I don't know if this is like a team battle or if they're, you know, free-for-all, but it looks like it might be a team-based match. Yeah, that short did okay, but then they shut off the views after the first hour, which is kind of new and terrifying. Yeah, I didn't like that. But Amber actually came up with that short, so I just added the Ghostbusters stuff to it. But I had some questions about that. They were like, why did you add the Ghostbusters music to that when you did your playthrough? It's like, was that a real reaction? It's like, yeah, our reaction was real. And then in the editing, because I had to edit all those videos, I added the Ghostbusters music way back.
Wouldn't people be able to go back and actually see our reaction? What do they mean? Is it a real reaction? Why would it be not a real reaction?
Because like it was an edited video. Something like that.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, that was a comment that was like on our old video.
What a weird video. Oh, right, because we were making a video.
Yeah,
Right.
we were making a video back in the day.
Ready.
We used to upload a lot.
Why would we make that reaction?
I don't know. Cat Combat! Link, tomorrow at 1 o'clock is the day that you have your claws trimmed. Haha. So enjoy your licks while you can get them, because Zelda's gonna destroy you tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not gonna get, like, hurt by him anymore. That was nuts! I got a That Was Nuts trophy for just breaking the target. Alright, so far arcade mode's not too bad. We already fought Rocco, so this time we're gonna fight Patrick.
But her reaction was so weird. It was like, oh my gosh, Amber, look. And I was like, what? And then it's like, so why would that be my reaction if I was faking? And you're like, it's the Ghostbuster. This is when we start dancing, right?
I mean, I still don't remember how we found it. I think we were just walking around, and then we found it, and then it was like, wait a second, that was the Ghostbusters house.
Maybe we can find it again at some point.
I did find it in a live stream, like, for Spider-Man 2, but it took, like, 30 minutes to find it. It's because the buildings are different, but the Ghostbusters house is the same. Yup. And, of course, like, when I was looking for Ghostbusters clips, I ended up watching Ghostbusters clips, like, early in the morning. Which was kind of funny. Ah! Ah! Yep, and if you guys haven't already, keep those likes up. I can't see what's going on, so...
Alright, I'll tell you what's going on.
I'm kind of nervous. Kind of nervous.
You have 64 likes.
64 likes!
That's it.
Okay, 64 likes is not terrible, but I'm sure it's like 10 minutes into the stream, so let's get those likes up, guys and gals. Oh, almost 9 minutes in the stream? Alright, let's shoot for 75 likes then. Let's see if you guys can swing that while we're actually doing pretty well in arcade. We are on normal mode, we're on Texas difficulty, and we have not died yet. We'll be fighting Squidward next. It looks like, oh, Shredder is gonna be a character we can battle. Look at that. Everything is bigger in Texas. So there are 2 bosses in this. Raphael will be fighting Shredder. We're going to fight Nigel, because we haven't fought Nigel yet. And then we're going to do Angry Beavers. I don't like to repeat fights, but it looks like we're going to have to fight Rocco anyway. And I don't know who that is. I think that might be some type of boss. So we're going to go fight Squidward again. And then Nigel Thornberry. Thumbnail for what? I made a thumbnail for Spider-Man. It's part 14 hard mode in the Wait, is Squidward and I working together? Are we Oh, we're allies? Oh, okay, so there is team mechanics. So this is like in Smash Brothers where you used to fight a giant character. This is their version of that. So this is a tribute to the classic Smash Brothers classic mode, I guess? Because you're fighting a giant person and we've got Squidward as our ally as we're fighting a giant plankton.
I got to floor 9 of the heart of my ability.
You did? Wow.
I was on floor like 7.
That's awesome.
Got
Ow.
further than a lot of the people in the chat that were also playing the game. They're like, oh my god, you're playing.
That's awesome.
It's like, I'm playing this game. I'm doing this for me. I'm pushing myself to do it. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I guess
I'm very proud of you. That's awesome. Yeah, that's right. Alright guys, while I'm beating up giant plankton, let's shoot for 70 something. If we can. Thank you very much. Last night we completed campaign mode. It took 6 live streams. 6 live streams, ladies and gentlemen. That's insane. Maybe I should have played on master difficulty because this isn't... I'm so used to this game's mechanics now that hard mode... I mean, or not hard mode, Texas difficulty... I guess we'll see what happens when we fight Shredder. I think Shredder's gonna destroy us because the boss characters are nuts, but let's see how we do against Nigel Thornberry. We still haven't died yet. So how many of you guys and gals excited for the Mario Kart DLC tonight? Let me know. Wave 6 DLC.
Final wave.
My boy Diddy Kong's gonna be it, and I'm so psyched. Hee hee ha ha. Aw, they made Nigel's new stage terrible. I don't like this. I miss the waterfall. Like, there was so much... Whoa! There was so much, what's the word I'm looking for? Crud. I died. There was so much passion involved with that level. It was like a total throwback to, the Wild Thornberries. It was a cool level, too. It was kind of a hectic level. This is just kind of like, oh, the van drops in the water type thing. So, we have 2 stocks remaining, so that's not good. Okay, Shredder's gonna destroy us now, probably. It's my pictures. You're in documents.
No, I mean the one I made.
That's funny. Shredder time! Shredder's gonna destroy us now. Da-da-da-da. Oh, they made a short... So you can change... Ah, the size of the stage. Holy crap. Yeah, he's gonna destroy us. Look at this. Shredder's going crazy. Shredder, who hurt you? Calm down. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I'm gonna have to continue, probably. Ah! Oh! Out of here. You already did the newsletter? Pretty much done with another newsletter. Cool. Whoa. Man, I've barely hurt him at all. I am toast! Tonight, Shredder dines on turtle soup. I'm getting destroyed here. Oh, no. What's happening here? Can we make Shredder a playable character, please? His moveset looks dope! Ah! What a recovery! He needs to be in the game. He was my main. Shredder was my main in the previous game. I'm still upset that they got rid of... I was actually pretty decent as Leonardo, too. I'm trying to get better as Raphael, but... Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Guys, let's not fight and kill each other, okay? Just be nice to each other. You're supposed to be siblings. Probably. I mean, a boy and girl cat, I guess it's hard for them to get along. What? We're not just any boy and girl. We're a married boy and girl. It's different.
How is it different?
It's different. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Wait, I haven't died yet. I might actually beat him. Holy crap. No! I spoke too soon. Get him! Yeah! 1 life left.
will be
I hope they let us continue, because I'm about to lose. I only have 1 life left, and I took a lot of damage. Alright, we can probably easily dispatch of the angry beavers. Let's go. What in the world is this? Why? 5:30 is a good release time. It is. Ah, beating up beavers now. Ow, ow, ow. Beaverific. Hey now. Hey now, you're a rock star. What the heck is this? You can pick up items and toss them? I just threw... what is that? I threw a stick at somebody's face. Oh, this is like multi-man brawl now. There's 4 characters. Oh, there's only 4 characters. Alright, guys. 15 minutes in at 70 likes. Let's shoot for 80-something next. Come on, guys and gals. Thank you for doing the newsletter, little one. Ah, I can't say. I don't know how you're supposed to get out. Your dress looks cute, by the way. No, I'm nicer because I had sleep. When we recorded the Nickelodeon game this morning, I was mostly awake. Actually, I don't even remember how the matches went. I might have won. I don't remember, though. I don't want to have fun listening back to it, but it's the only time I was available to record with you. Because... spicy. Arriba! Wait, they're not Spanish. Beavers. So, if you guys didn't know, I just woke up. But I was up all night, so I'm still kind of wonky. But I think I'm doing okay. Even though I only have 1 life left and we're going to literally die. Some beavers are going to kill us, and that's not happening. No! No, angry beavers, stop! I got one! Really? Yeah, Link is attacking her constantly. I don't think that's... Amber, relax. Don't... Amber. You're not always wrong. Relax. Right, I know. It's scaring me. Oh my gosh, now you're calling males stinky. Alright guys, you're... Oh my gosh. What is happening here? It's not boy versus girl. Amber, dial down the savagery. I know you're not done. Okay, so we fought Shredder at the, what was it? MB. Okay. 18 minutes. What is the next one we're doing? We're doing another boss? Who the heck is it? Whackabot? Go Raph. Yep. Alright, guys and gals, how we doing? We're almost at 80. Come on, people, we gotta push. Push. Likes and shares bring people in. Let's go, Raph! Destroy the boss.
3, 2,
Let's go for it. There's no bots. Okay. So if you destroy the green bots, you actually take down most of these thingies. No problemo. Thanks for the highlighted message. Appreciate it. Boom. Okay, that works. I never use his projectiles very much. Whoa. Aha! There we go. No, leave squirrels alone. They haven't done anything to you.
finish.
Squirrels looked in the window. Alright. Good job, guys. 90 next. Let's go. Upcoming series? What upcoming series? Oh, that's Geo the hero. Okay. Hi, Geo. How's it going? Okay, so Geo changed his thumbnail. That's cool. 3, 2, 1, fight! Ouch. Woo! Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work. Stop hurting me. Stop causing me pain, Nigel. Nigel just does not like me. Nigel's being rough. It'd be nice if they give you a little bit of variety in the arcade ladder, though. Like, I'm literally fighting Nigel again. So I've noticed that Azula, Nigel, Squidward, Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life, and one other character are the only ones that I've gotten to battle. And, of course, the boss against Shredder was kind of cool. So that was interesting. I liked how they threw Shredder, like, right in the middle of the arcade mode. That's kind of nice. Wrecked. You beat the 5th bugs? Cool. So you progressed the story with your... Which save file did you use? The one where you... Okay. Vlad! Alright, let's see if I have to continue, guys and gals. We're fighting Vlad now. Vlad. 21 minutes. Vlad. Nigel Thornberry was defeated. You feel cool? Awesome. Alright, guys. 21 minutes. Let's get to 90. Thank you very much, everybody. You're bringing people in. Arigato gozaimasu. Alright. Vlad. Mr. Krabs is going to be a playable character next year. It's called Clickbait. I have another thumbnail later that I was working on that has Raphael and Donatello on the thumbnail. I'm trying to make a new template, but I was too exhausted because literally it took me... I started working on that Mario video at 3:30 in the morning. Then, after I recorded the audio, the spicy audio, I had to find clips so I had to go through and find Final Fantasy VII clips, and eventually, most of the clips I downloaded, which were cool, people had stupid watermarks. So then I had to go through our series and find our videos, which were much longer to download, and I used our video for clips. Then I also had to find... I needed, like, a main video, so I downloaded our Mario Wonder thing. Then I had to download Switch commercial clips. Then I had to get a bunch of stuff. So by the time I actually got all the videos to make the video, it was already probably 5:30 in the morning. Then I took a little break. I had some cereal, and I tried to make the YouTube short. It took me about an hour to find a clip to have the YouTube short, because most of the stuff did not work. And then, by that point, you know, I was like, oh man, I really want this noon video. So then I went into crunch time, and I finished it around 7:15, and then from 7:15 until 7:45 I made the thumbnail. And then I got you up to do the, oh no. No!
Alright, I'm sorry it was that bad of a recording stuff. You said you got me up to do the no.
I died. First game over. They let you continue, but, I mean, it's the thought of continuing. Maybe I'll do better as Donatello. So we had to continue fighting Vlad. 1 continue. Dope. 3, 2, 1. Try again. Wow, we 4 lives.
Well, Chad, by clickbait, we mean rage bait. Rage bait, that's what we meant.
I mean, obviously it didn't get that much of a reaction, but it got over 1,000 views, so it's hard to get 1,000 views for an upload because of all the shenanigans YouTube do to us, so... I'm happy for just 1,000 views because 1, we get paid after 1,000 views, and 2, the 1,000 views go into the real-time views of the channel, which helps significantly. It would have been nice if it woke up and it was like 2,000 views or something like... I remember when I went to sleep that one day, got like 2,000 views after 4 hours or something with the Spider-Man video.
Well, Luke had a great idea for a Spider-Man video, but I was worried that Insomniac would give us a copyright strike, and then we might not be able to stream on the channel, and then we would be screwed because we wouldn't be able to make any income for like a month or 3 months. Because Luke got a copyright strike by a company on 901, and he has not been able to stream for 4 months, and if that happened on this channel...
That was the CW.
Yeah, I know, but who knows if I think maybe you should just risk it. I mean, if we're out on the street, we're out on the street.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna...
actually had a great idea for a video, but I can't say what it is. But
oh, I'm gonna say it. I don't care.
It was about Spider-Man, and I think it would be a fantastic video. But I think it would also... Maybe they would copyright strike us.
Yeah, it's possible they would. The name of the video that I was working on, holy crap, which is not ready yet, but it's called Insomniac Hates Men. And basically, it's a mini showcase of why only men are the people that you can save, and only men in the Insomniac Spider-Man 2, like, go through and play it again. Only men can be rescued, only men can be taken to the hospital, only men can be saved from a mugger. Like, yeah, men are always being demasculated in Spider-Man 2. And since it's my second playthrough through the game, I have proof of it. Because I was just playing Spider-Man 2018 for fun. I was web-slinging the other day, and I saved a lady from a car accident. I rescued a lady from a trunk, like she was kidnapped. So I tracked down like a kidnapper. You can't do that in the second game because that would cause, you know, people like the Mary Sue and Screen Rant to write articles like, why does Spider-Man depict weak women? Which they did do that stuff, like in 2018. They wrote articles about Copganda, they wrote articles about the horrible portrayal of women being considered weak and damsels in distress. So then, when Spider-Man 2 came out, Insomniac basically got rid of all the women that needed, like, to be rescued, and only made men get hurt and need to be in the hospital. So, I have all these clips I've compiled, and, you know, I was going to prove, because I'm correct. So I was going to, you know, do my argument that way, and also I was going to end the video saying, like, it's very interesting that they won't let you save women, but at the same time, they're okay with you beating up women. Like, so they're saying that women are weak, but abuse is okay. So it's okay for Spider-Man to literally... Because there's more women as bad guys in Kraven's army than there are men. And Spider-Man is basically beating the snot out of them. So Insomniac is okay with that, but they're not okay with depicting women needing help. So there's no missions whatsoever other than the one lady that needs you to, what's the word I'm looking for? Needs you to recover the saxophone, and she's depicted as a strong woman, even though she's about to go bankrupt and lose her business. She's not fazed by it at all. She's not emotional at all. So I was going to do like a 15-minute video on that. I have the script already done, and I'm compiling my clips. So if you guys know any other missions in Spider-Man 2018 that shows, like, Spider-Man saving women from car accidents, rescuing them from trunks,
oh, like we could
stopping robberies. Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's lots of stuff you can do in the 2018 Spider-Man game. Spider-Man game, the 2018 game, was one that showed equality because you actually helped both men and women from car accidents, stop muggings. You know, you didn't actually take any people to the hospital, I don't think. They brought that back from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2 game, but...
Yeah, I mean, like, I also think, like, it's such a bad thing because I know sometimes, like, I'm exhausted and tired and I have not worked as much as Luke because I'm just exhausted because I'm just not physically as strong as Luke because I'm a girl. And people have said, like, I've been like, well, I'm tired and, you know, I just need more rest because I'm a girl. And then people are like, well, that doesn't make any sense because women are extremely strong and there's no problem. Like, women are strong and independent and they can do anything. But that would be like saying if you had like a pro cat independence and you were like, you know what, cats can get this food out of the can on their own. They don't need any help. They don't need anyone to do their litter box. They don't need anyone to feed them. Like, cats would literally die off pretty quick. Because women do need stuff. Like, they need hugs and they need to feel affection and they need extra rest. And, like, women are not as strong as men, to be completely honest. Like, it's just actually a medical fact. So it's just, like, weird that people are promoting such an odd thing. It would be like saying, like, plants don't need water anymore. So we're just gonna stop watering all plants outside because they don't need water. Why would you need to water them? I'm just saying, it doesn't make any sense.
Do that for now. I thought originally when they were releasing stuff in this game, I was hoping to get a thumbnail made real quick for this, but we'll change Mr. Krabs later. I'm gonna put Donnie and Raph on here, but I'm not gonna get a chance right now. Let's say we up the ante a little bit, because Texas difficulty isn't... Well, actually, no. I'm gonna try not to die in Texas difficulty. Let's try again. And then, since I'm familiar with April, we're doing all the TMNT characters, even though it says Mr. Krabs.
Well, think the main problem with the game is that not only do they show that women are strong, but they make men weak in addition to that.
Yeah, and you don't...
Like, instead of making it equal, they actually purposely make all the men extremely weak.
2,
Yep.
1.
And not only that, but I noticed that when you rescue the men, like, they make them sound like Tobey Maguire from the Spider-Man games, like when he's whining, like, I'm Spider-Man! So when you save the guys, I had a clip of this. So you save this one guy who's like this, he's this big burly guy wearing, like, kind of, not combat boots, but he's wearing, like, work boots. You know, this is a guy that probably has a job, like, in construction. So Spider-Man saves him from, some, I think a symbiote. He hurts his tummy or something. And you're web-slinging the guy, and you think this guy's gonna have, like, he's a big black dude, so you're thinking you're gonna have, like, a very deep, commanding voice. And as you're web-slinging, he's like, Spider-Man! Slow down! And I'm just like, you can't...
Huge guy.
It's this huge guy, and it's like, you gave him, like, a voice like, in the 90s, when you would fight a bad guy, sometimes, and he was, like, this big, burly guy, either they were gonna give him an outrageous accent, like this big Russian voice, big voice, in, like, cartoons, or sometimes they're gonna give him, like, a tiny voice. Be like, I'm this big brute. You know? That was comedy. But, you know, the fact that when you're rescuing most of the guys in the Spider-Man game, they're like, thanks, Spider-Man! And it's like, why do that? Can't you just be like, thanks, Spider-Man? I didn't think I'd make it without you. And they're like, thanks, Spider-Man, I didn't think I was gonna make it. And I'm just like...
they make them all sound stupid.
Why?
Why do they make all the guys sound like morons?
Why go that far? Yeah, that's... So, yeah, I have a video I'm working on.
And all the women are like, thanks, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Instead of like, thanks, Spider-Man, it's like, thank you. The girls have these deep voices.
Yep. And I noticed something else. I was going to talk about the side quest. The side quest where you do have, like, any type of interaction with guys, like, they're always in need of, like, helping. Like, the granddaughter of that, you know, sweet old man, you have to track him down because he's lost and, you know, he's on his way out. But, like, it's just, like, the things that he's talking about, like, he can't do all this other stuff without his wife, and which is, you know, true. But, I mean, the way that they depicted that story was just kind of off. And then there was one other thing, the Howard mission. Like, the only time that they actually show guys in a good light, they're both, like, dying old men. It was just kind of like, okay. So that was a little weird. But I do like both the Howard and the other mission, too. But it's just, like, the only time they depict, like, a positive influence is, like, when the dudes are literally dying. It's like, okay. There was also no female villains in the game, either. Like, they're all guys. Like, every single one of them. Like, it would have been interesting if they actually made, instead of making the rich white guy the person responsible for stealing the saxophone, if they changed it up and they made the museum curator lady, like, the girl boss behind everything. But they can't do that. They can't, they couldn't depict that.
Yeah, how come she couldn't be the evil mastermind? That's not fair.
Yeah.
Is she not cool enough to be an evil villain? Come on.
They did that
Come
with
on, Insomniac.
They did that with the Mysterio thing too. They made Mysterio super weak, and then they made the girl boss as the one behind everything. And then their reasoning behind it was just weird. Okay, so Patrick is the guy I'm supposed to be beating up.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end up, like, being a super villain, and then if they try to, like, blame it on some guy, I'll be like, no, it was me. Take me to prison. Am I not cool enough to go to jail because I'm a girl?
Yeah. Yep. And if it wasn't... I was talking to this really nice guy on Twitter, and we were going back and forth, and that's kind of how I came up with the idea of that video. But yeah, based on what the thumbnail would have been, probably would have gotten, like, thousands of views and stuff like that. But Amber would be worried that the video would get, like, killed by Insomniac.
I think you should do it.
I'm gonna put it on my own channel. I have another spicy video I'm doing on this channel.
It's actually the CW that got you.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's Insomniac is as petty as the CW.
I mean, here's the thing. When people questioned, like, you're not allowed to question. This is the thing that I don't like about, like, game companies now. You are not allowed to question. You have to consume and shut up. Like, so the big change with Miles being Spider-Man, Insomniac, the writers, and all these other people, the day after the YouTubers made their videos, they went and they attacked all gamers. They made a generalized statement that said, this is why we don't like gamers. All gamers are racist. So then it goes back and forth where you have game developers attacking gamers, gamers express concern like, we want Peter Parker to finish his story, and then they turn it around. This is why I don't like politically correct people, is because they turn it around, they spin it to get more attention, and then they go and they attack their consumer base because they want you to buy their stuff, accept whatever changes, and shut up.
Yeah, but it's funny because they're making it all about Miles and his ethnicity, when in reality, say Miles was a different ethnicity, they wouldn't be doing this. And actually, nobody cares about Miles' ethnicity that's talking about it. They just wanted Peter to finish his story. They actually, no one was even caring. Nobody cares if Miles becomes Spider-Man. Like, everyone is happy with that. They just wanted Peter to finish his story. So
there are a few crazy people on the internet that aren't okay with Miles being Spider-Man, but that's not the majority of...
That doesn't represent most people, though.
Right, but then Insomniac made a generalized statement, their writer went off, and, like, places like the website The Gamer, Screen Rant, Kotaku, all those people. It's like, they all had their articles in advance, like, primed for YouTubers to react, because they need the clicks for their website, but... it's when I was a game journalist, it was actually okay for gamers and journalists to disagree with things, you know.
Yeah.
But nowadays, when a game journalist speaks, they're God, and you have to obey them. You consume and obey. That's what they want.
Well, that's what we were talking about. Is we were saying, like, for instance, with Batman and Nightwing, like, it wouldn't have made sense to do 2 Batman games and then the 3rd game be just Nightwing, because nobody would play the game because they're there for Batman. So, I mean, you know, and I know that, you know, Miles is Spider-Man, so is Peter, and so is Miguel O'Hara. They're all Spider-Man, and we get that. It's just like, people just wanted to see Spider-Man, Peter, you know, finish his story, and in reality, he probably will. Like, they probably will have him in that game. It's just that we made a clickbait video so we can get our views back.
Yeah.
Like, we know he probably will be in that video. We were just trolling people.
There was smart people that actually watched the video and gave, like, actually good comments. And then there were crazy people that just came off and, like, said, like, racial slurs at us. And said, oh, you know, you're upset because you're white and all this other stuff. I'm like, this has nothing to do with the video.
It has nothing to do with that at all.
I was sitting back laughing at stuff because it's like, the thumbnail got a reaction and it got engagement, but it brought, like, closet racists to the video. I was like, just people attacking my skin color when I didn't even... The entire video doesn't mention anything about race whatsoever. I was just finding it hilarious. You know, and the same people on Twitter. There were people on Twitter accusing me of being part of, like, the thumbnail cult of people that use red and white text, and I'm just like,
it's not
wow.
a cult. It's called a marketing strategy.
It's called a marketing. Yeah, it's an algorithm.
It's not actually a cult. That's called good marketing.
Yeah.
You mean a cult that teaches you how to do web design or
but
graphic design?
The thing that they don't tell you, that they don't want to show you on Twitter, when you say all these people, I'm not going to say their names because I don't want people to go to their channel, because sometimes they do crazy stuff. But, like, what they don't understand, like, this fringe group, is that liberals also use the same thumbnail design. Like, everybody uses the same, like, angry click on my video thing where they, especially political thumbnails,
they use it on both
they all
sides.
use it, right? So, you know, it goes back to the whole rules for thee, but not for me. Like, I can criticize this group and generalize them for using a thumbnail design, but don't look at my thumbnails, even though they're exactly the same.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Well, at least today you just made it. I mean, some people got angry, like, at Nintendo for some reason from your video. They were like, why would
Nintendo do this?
Why would Nintendo hurt Sony? It's
Why would Nintendo destroy Sony?
It's like, sorry.
Oh, should I start doing the exaggerated expression thumbnails? Like, I have one eyebrow up, and in the background there's flames in the background while I'm discussing, like, kittens or something. I don't know. Oh my god.
Can I have that girl that's like the disaster girl meme?
No Shredder! No Shredder! I don't like the Bone Boss lady. She's annoying. Like, there's no reason why Donatello shouldn't be able to fight Shredder too. Oh well. Meh.
Yeah, I mean, those people are just... The fact that that's what they zone in on right away. is just kind of messed up. That they don't see Miles Morales as a human being, like as a person.
Yep.
Like that's what I don't. It would make me. I was just thinking of it. It would never happen for me. But like, I don't know how to even say this. But like, say, you know, like, never mind. I probably shouldn't say this out loud. But like, I can yeah,
oh no
I
no no
shouldn't
no.
say it.
Yeah, I would just clam up about.
I'm just saying like I guess I can see the. Like, if somebody somehow, like, found, like, they needed a Scottish person for a role or something, and they were like, well, we just hired you because you're Scottish, but not because you're actually good at the...
Oh, yeah, I want to actually...
At acting or something. Nope. It would make me feel a little bit upset, because I'd be like, okay, so you're just making me... You're using my ethnicity to fill a role. That kind of makes me feel upset. But at the same time, I'd be like, thank you for the job, because I did need that. So, in reality... I can understand why people are like, okay, they're just, you know, yeah, they're just thankful that they're filling their role, whatever. So I can understand both sides of it. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say what I find so interesting about like this whole like push against stuff is like all these voice actors for a long time, when they started doing this thing that like Cleveland Brown must be voiced by, you know, someone of, you know, an African American, a person of color must voice. So they did a push for like all these characters that were voiced by talented voice actors to change them to like based on, you know, what that person looks like in real life. And now, because of this segregation they've created, everybody has to voice a character that is based on their skin color. And there are prominent voice actors in anime now that are not getting jobs, even though they're talented. They can't get a job unless they try out for an Asian character or a black character. Because the white characters voice the white, the black characters voice the voice, you know, that. And they've completely created segregation now in their own industry because of their complaining.
It's like what, I think in the 80s and 90s, I think we weren't even thinking about that very much.
No, we didn't.
It's like everyone was just a human being, and now everyone's trying to like size each other up and be like, I wonder kind of what kind of person this is. Try to figure out what ethnicity they are to figure out what role they're gonna get. When we weren't even like, I don't even think people were doing that much.
No, because Shredder was voiced by Uncle Phil, and they didn't. I guarantee you, in the 1980s, they didn't go to Uncle Phil, the guy from The Fresh Prince, and be like, "Well, this Shredder guy, Oroku Saki, he's Asian, so yeah, you can't voice him." I mean, that would be what I don't understand about these people is. That is a very rude thing to say to somebody, that based on how you look, you can't try out for this character. Like, but the thing is, the voice actors, they seem to be, a lot of them are okay with this change now. It's like, but this is a terrible change.
If they said anything, then they would get so hurt. But like, even, you know, like, that one show that everyone likes, that had Phil Lamar as the main character, and he was a samurai. I can't remember.
Samurai Jack?
Yeah, Samurai Jack. Like, I cannot imagine anyone but Phil Lamar doing the voice of that. I mean, Phil Lamar voices everybody, though. And
used to.
So does a lot of voice actors, depending on, like, you wouldn't even... Most voice actors, you wouldn't even know. Like, what... I don't even know. Like, I would not even know what ethnicity they are, unless I would actually meet them in real life. I would have no idea if they're white or black. A lot of them I do not know, especially cartoon characters. I have no idea, and it doesn't matter to me.
It used to be
talented people.
It used to be if you had talent and you were really good at voice acting, you would get the role, you know, if you won the part. Like, if your voice was perfect for the part, they would give you the part.
Right.
And now it's like, it's gone completely the opposite way now, and some people are kind of whining about it, but they did it to themselves, you know, by doing that kind of stuff. And at the same time, I mean, it infuriates me because it's kind of like, well, I mean, you guys are kind of hypocrites because you did this to yourselves, and you're still complaining about it even though you're the ones that did this. You were the ones who pressured anime studios to do this and cartoon studios.
It will swing back eventually.
Of course, because political correct always fails.
It will eventually swing back to just people not caring what, you know, you know, you appear as, or what your actual ethnicity or race is. You will get the, you know, people will eventually not care again. Right now, people are crazy about it, Like in 10 years, this won't even.
I hope it doesn't take 10 years. Oh my gosh.
It won't be a thing. Like it will be gone.
I would go crazy if this is going to be a 10-year fad.
Because people are just so sick of it. People are, you know, they just don't. They don't want to be They don't want to have it put in their face 24/7. It's really annoying.
I'm going to say something that's going to be incredibly edgy, but it's true. The last time that we had segregation in voice acting was the 1960s.
Oh my god.
Right. So I mean, that's bad. I don't care like where you come from. Like the fact that we've regurgitated back to like the 50s and 60s mindset is just horrible. Like I still can't believe that. A lot of it is social media's fault, but still, that's just absurd. I mean, in the West, like Japan, still, I don't really care. As long as you speak Japanese, you can actually get roles. But you know, you have to have a cool sounding Japanese voice to be a Japanese voice actor. Even the guy, Ohio Final Boss, who lives in Japan, like the guy is actually trying to be a voice actor. If you didn't know that, like the Ohio, the Final Boss guy, he still hasn't gotten a role in an anime, even though the man is incredibly talented.
You need the tools, you got the talent.
No, he has the talent, but he still hasn't been cast in an anime yet. And the man is like, he has an amazing voice. He sounds like Dio and like all these other like really important villains in anime. He sounds like the guy from Bleach, and he sounds like one of the villains in One Piece. So I mean, he's a great mimic. So it's surprising that even that guy can't get roles.
I hate that they have to do that because I want to make an anime and I want people from all kinds of people to voice characters because I know that they're talented, says Geo.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, yeah, exactly, Geo.
Yeah, but we just have to hope and pray this doesn't last 10 years because this is terrible. It's a shame too. And, you know, but you know that's what happens when you let weirdos take control of the entertainment industry. So what we're gonna probably have to do, guys and gals, we're gonna have to create our own entertainment spaces and like you know fill out roles that people deserve to be. Like basically in the 80s, what people did is they created their own type of entertainment. There was like so many animation studios that came out and made certain cartoons their own way because one, they were trying to get past censorship, and another thing, because there was very strict censorship for children's cartoons in the 80s, and also there were animation studios that didn't want to do like superheroes, or they didn't want to do fantasy epics and stuff like that. They wanted to gear more toward like Super Friend cartoons and Scooby-Doo and Yogi Bear. So there was like a animation outcry in the 80s for people to do something different, like sci-fi and superheroes and space.
Yeah.
And they made their own types of entertainment. They hired their own actors, and they created something magical. The 80s was a time of like creativity, spark of creativity and art and all that other stuff. And art is actually good because it gets so many different people involved. So what we have to do right now is we have to make new anime dub studios. We need to make new cartoon studios. We have to get rid of companies that are corrupt like Cartoon Network and Disney, and we have to rise above and show people how it's done. You have to make your own entertainment now, and you have to be successful at it too, because the old companies, they're too like, they're symbiotic. They're too corrupt. Like they'll, you know, yeah, they can't survive anymore.
I agree, Gio. I know God is in control and He will work everything out. Because God loves people to be happy and just be creative and make wonderful, happy things that make people happy and laugh and have fun and just enjoy art and cool storylines and stuff. And so I do believe God is.
Why is that guy just standing there?
So anyways, so today's episode, if you guys didn't see our video that went up, it was about so something that Luke was trying to tell me yesterday that I didn't seem to care at all about because I was extremely exhausted. But apparently Nintendo has outsold. I'm trying to think if I can remember the video correctly. So Nintendo has now sold more copies of the Switch than the PlayStation.
Nope, not yet.
It is
going to. By the end of December,
projected.
Nintendo Switch is going to be the king of the video game industry. All hail to the king, baby. Like, there's no stopping Nintendo. Like, they would have to have even if they have a bad Christmas, which, not possible, but if they did, they would still outsell the PS2 by January.
Here's something interesting. Someone said, well, I noticed there was a comment in your comment section that was like, well, that's probably just because the Nintendo Switch is cheaper, but...
Not really.
It could be that, but also remember, like, that's a great business strategy that they did. They decided
Mirror
to
match.
make a cheaper system.
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of a gamble they took because it's possible that when they made it cheaper, no one would buy it because they'd be like, this is lame still. I don't want to buy this because it's cheaper. But their strategy worked because Nintendo was aware that everyone's in the pandemic and people don't have no money to buy
No monies.
a system.
Well, people have to remember that the PlayStation and the PlayStation and PS2 were kind of affordable. The system that was not affordable for people to buy was the PS3. PS3, like, people probably don't remember all the memes, but when the PS3 came out, like, everybody was making fun of the PS3's cost because the PS2 was so affordable. Like, that's why so many people, like 150 million people worldwide, were able to secure a PS2 is because it was a system that was marketed toward, like, the consumer.
You're kind of missing one other factor of why the PS2 sold so much.
Because it was awesome?
No, something you told me years ago.
Oh! Was it had the ability to play DVDs, right?
Well, also that you could burn all the games.
Oh, well, yeah, there was a small group of piracy with the PS2, but the big selling point for the PS2 was a lot of people. I remember, because I was working at stores when the PS2 came out, and at Christmas, our employer told us, like in the electronics store, that when you sell the system, you need to tell people it plays DVDs as well, because it was just a little bit more expensive than a DVD player. So what we would do at the electronics store, especially, is like, because we were selling DVDs at GameStop. It was like so I worked like at a sales department store, and also I worked at like a game store. And both places told us at the holidays to tell people who were, because DVDs were selling like crazy. And PS2s were still kind of on the shelf a little bit. Like, gamers were buying them, but, like, I think right around the time before the GameCube came out, a lot of companies, including, there was advertisement to tell people to buy the PS2 because not only would you get a game system, but also it was a DVD player. So,
yeah,
it was a brilliant marketing campaign from Sony, and it worked really well because it was a DVD player. The problem was, especially in the early models, the DVD player would actually burn out the system. So, but you would have to, like, watch, I think it was like 7,000 hours or something like that in order to break the DVD player. Like, the DVD player in my PS2 is actually broken too. Like, we can't watch DVDs on it. But everything else about it works fine. Shoot, that's 3 continues. My gosh.
Well, I found it interesting. Some people were saying, like, in the comments to your video, that Nintendo screwed over PlayStation at some point.
Yes, they did, but the story is, with the Nintendo PlayStation, the reason why they're enemies is because it was Nintendo's fault. So Nintendo and Sony were doing a joint collaboration on something called the Nintendo PlayStation, the world's first ever video game console that would be a CD-based system. So, and it was going to be like a 16 or 32-bit system. It was going to be the successor to the Super Nintendo. It was right around the time that Sega was making the Sega CD and the 3DO was coming out and all this other stuff. So Nintendo knew that the next technology was going to be CD-based. So what happened was Sony actually altered the deal, though. They also wanted half the royalties of things like Mario and Zelda, Star Fox, and Donkey Kong. You know, they didn't just want to make a collab system with Nintendo. They also wanted, you know, a share of the intellectual properties. So Nintendo got furious with them and backed out of the deal, and then they went to Philips CDI that, you know, went and basically made the Nintendo PlayStation with them, and the Philips CDI didn't have the rights or even, like, the royalties to things like Zelda and Mario. They were licensing them out, so they were paying Nintendo to use those properties, which is what Nintendo wanted Sony to do. So Sony got greedy as well, because Sony was actually their software company made a lot of games for the Super Nintendo, especially in the West. If you go back and you look at the Super Nintendo, there's a lot of games that were actually made by Sony and subsidiaries of like Sony's video game department back then.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So, because Nintendo didn't want to share the royalties for their important IP brands that were making billions of dollars worldwide, that's why they backed out of the deal. But if you back out of a deal with Japan, remember, the way of the warrior, Bushido, like, they don't like it when you basically agree to something and then you back out. So Nintendo did a dishonorable thing by dropping out of the deal, but at the same time, it was a bad deal. So they tried to stick it to Sony because Sony couldn't finish their system, and they went with Philips, and then Sony felt betrayed by the whole Philips CDI thing, so that as the PlayStation was, yes.
And then since then, PlayStation has become like the ultimate gaming system.
For the past 25 years, PlayStation has reigned as the top-selling, almost 25 years, has been the top-selling company in the industry. Like, they crushed the N64. Like, the first PlayStation sold more than the N64 and the last Sega systems. And then the PS2 was like the evolution of the PlayStation, and it annihilated Nintendo. Like, the GameCube, even though the GameCube was more powerful than the PS2, the GameCube only sold 25 million systems worldwide. Plus, the GameCube had to compete with the newest competitor, Xbox, that came into the market, and Xbox took like 20 or 30 million from Nintendo's customers. So Nintendo was going up against Sony and Xbox, and the GameCube just got utterly crushed. So then Iwata and company had a plan to do the Wii, which would be completely different. And, you know, I don't know why they gave me an A. I lost. Like, that was terrible. Like, that was really bad. But they gave me an A anyway. So, what we're going to do now is I need to change the thumbnail. So, Amber is going to play arcade mode on Tommy Pickles difficulty.
What do you have to change the thumbnail to?
I want to make it look cooler. So you're going to play as April, and then I'm going to play on a harder difficulty with Raphael. I'm going to try like one of the more harder difficulties, see how I do. So April's right here. You just go in arcade mode. I'm just going to throw together a better thumbnail, because Mr. Krabs is cool and everything, but I want the Ninja Turtles.
Alright, okay guys, alright guys, let's try to get, alright, let's try to get 120 likes if we can. Thanks everyone. So who am I playing through as? April?
Yes.
Or am I pick a different character? April?
TMNT.
Okay, I'm April O'Neil, let's go for it. So we still have to pick all these other characters. Are we playing through as, wait.
What?
I'm playing through, what am I playing? Oh, I'm through arcade mode.
Yeah, you're on Tommy Pickles difficulty though, so you should be fine.
How do I go? Just press X or square? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, there you
go.
It says ready to fight. Oh, here we go.
There you go. You got this.
2,
I'll just be like a brief
1.
second because I'm changing up the thumbnail. I want to.
Alright. Yeah, guys, let's try to keep the likes going, because if we don't keep the likes up, then YouTube will actually subtract likes and views from the video. If you guys haven't liked already, we've been at 112 likes for like 10 minutes or so, so please like the video. Thanks, everyone. If you haven't already, please like, because this, you know, it will really help this channel to stay on the air, because YouTube is only giving us about 1/10 to 1/100th of the views that we're supposed to be getting every day. So we have to work about 10 times harder than a lot of other people on the platform, which is true, because we actually were able to see that 2 weeks ago.
No, it wasn't 2 weeks. Last week.
Last week we were able to see that there was a video that was up to 7,000 views to 8. Actually, it was 13,000 on our end.
Oh yeah.
And they took it all the way down to only 50 views. So they subtract views on a regular basis from us.
And it took them like, after 48 hours, I think it was like 4 days later, they finally restored the Spider-Man video and gave it 1,000 views that it earned. But like, you know, the damage had already been done to our system.
I actually don't know any of April's moves.
You actually did good. You almost, the blimp, they nerfed the blimp a little bit for your recovery, but the blimp is still pretty powerful.
So I'm just gonna check. Okay, here's my punch move. Here's my jump move. Okay, that's important. Here's my knee in the face move.
Knee in the face move. It's always good to knee in the face. Not really, but...
I have some kind of weird purple stuff on me. Yeah, I mean, like, I can try to figure out a cool thumbnail. Get some.
I got it. I've gotten pretty good at making thumbnails. Like, not just.
I feel like grinding in my RPG tonight so I can just get the game over with.
I don't think you're gonna finish the game yet. Maybe you will. I don't know.
I don't actually want to finish it. I'll be sad when it's done. I really like it.
I mean, there are other games coming out that.
This game is very unique. I don't really like a lot of games.
So you like dungeon crawlers? So.
This is like my favorite game I've played in a long time. I like dungeon crawlers with cutesy characters. There's not too many of those. There's Skylanders and there was this game. Silent Hope, and then there's really nothing else. Alright, I did it by just simple kicking moves.
Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Yeah, you beat it. Good job. Keep going. You're good. Oh, that's right. Donatello actually became Batman in one of the 87 episodes. That would have been a cool skin. That right there, like, they should invest. Look at that skin, Amber. Yams.
What?
Look, in the 1987 series, Donatello became Dark Turtle.
Oh wow!
That would have been a cool skin. Yeah.
And like a gray turtle with
Batman animated series.
with the black cap and red eyes. That's interesting.
Yep.
And
he looks like the animated series Batman. That was a real. Not only was that a toy, but that also was an episode of the 87 show. They were parodying Batman. It was kind of fun. Let's see.
Alright, now you can choose your next stage. Thank you, Later Gator. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Darn it, did I just die? Okay.
You may have died.
Alright.
I'll be fine, though. Right with you guys.
Right, so that's my microphone hit.
Thank you, DeviantArt. I love when DeviantArt, they're like the go-to place to go to get stuff because everyone else does that stupid WEP crap. They don't do PNGs
I
anymore.
think it's called Devant, or
They're deviants, Amber.
Luke, it's called Devant.
I think it's deviant. Like they're.
Oh my god.
What?
It's called Devant, I think.
I've never heard it called that.
Who calls it Deviant?
I mean, have you seen the art that's on there?
I thought somebody posted art of us on there.
That's not what I mean.
No, I haven't seen the art on there. I don't really go on there at all. Is there something wrong with the art on there?
No mind, no comment.
Social deviance.
No comment.
People that go to Thanksgiving dinner with hoodies on, with listening to their headphones and not talking to anyone. I'm talking about myself. Alright, pop the flying balloons.
Where is a good picture of? I don't have a nice quality picture of 1987.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no.
I miss Leo and Lacey.
And where's the any comments button?
Huh?
Any comments? Any comments?
Oh right, she used to say that, didn't she?
She used to have like a catchphrase while she was fighting people.
Yeah, she doesn't do that anymore.
Why is this not why am I not being able to get these bubbles? I really think I'm not doing well on this. Why is this stupid stuff not doing it? There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with... Darn it! Any comments? Any comments?
You're really doing that now?
Ah!
Finish.
Why did I eat myself? I don't know.
Why did you?
I kind of messed up. Alright, let's fight El Tigre, I guess. Who is that? Luchador, apparently.
This is April O'Neil.
Oh, man. Are those claws legal for this fight? What? Did somebody inspect this person? Oh my god, this seems like you have an illegal weapon during this fight. This isn't supposed to be a fist fight. What's going on, El Tigre? What is happening here? Any comments? Oh my gosh. I'm glad they kept April O'Neil in, though. I mean, she's a classic character. Okay. I hope they keep some of the characters from this one in. I'm hoping the next one they have Gerald and Arnold.
I mean,
I don't really want to see Helga again. She seems kind of mean.
I didn't really like Helga.
I don't know anyone else from El Tigre's show.
I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna have to get new shows on DVD and then watch them downstairs in my weird girl lair.
Did you just say a girl lair?
Yeah, I thought that people have their man cave. I have my girl cave.
Okay.
But it's a lair because it's for evil people. Oh gosh. I actually thought about making the wallpaper like it's a castle. Like getting stickers from the wall that make it look like I'm living in a castle. That would be cool. So I don't know why, but people were asking me about the live action, supposedly live action, like, movie. Or, I don't know, people said it's gonna be a live action movie. The Zelda movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I did actually see that, that Stuttering Craig was saying something about how he thought it should be animated. Like, he feels like animated characters age better. Which I have to admit, like, he said, well, whoever you cast isn't gonna be good enough. And I have to agree, like, it's a video game franchise that's been around for decades. It's gonna be hard to cast the right person. Anyone they cast, I will be disappointed, and I will end up hating that person and be like, you shouldn't have gotten that role because you suck. So, no matter what happens, I'm gonna be upset. So, they should just animate it.
Well, that's why...
They should just animate it, I agree.
I mean, animated would work better because, you know, it's just... But they're not gonna do that. Like, I really think...
I don't think it's gonna go over as well as the Mario movie.
No, especially because they're doing live action, it's gonna cause a big outcry because you have a group of people, you have sane people that want to make sure that they cast actors that look like the characters, and then you have like the one side on Twitter that want people to cast, you know, whoever in the role, like characters, people that don't look like Link and Zelda. So
yeah, it would be so much easier than you could just have, you know, that's the whole beauty of voice actors. It doesn't matter what you look like.
Well,
that's
I mean,
the whole point.
That's the whole beauty of voice acting outside of America.
Yeah, like, but it doesn't matter. Also, I would have rather, you know how I would do the Link and Zelda movie? I'll tell you right now. Darn it. I'll tell you right now how I would do it. I will do the same animation style as Breath of the Wild, and just do that and make it a bigger movie and have the exact same Japanese voice actors. And it should only be in Japanese. I will just watch it in Japanese as an anime movie.
Well,
and that's how I would like to watch it.
In Hyrule, they don't have a, like, it's not a real language. It's basically like they've made their own kind of like Tolkien language. So that would be cool.
Oh my gosh, they could just make the whole film subtitled and the whole thing will be in Hyrulean. Hylian, whatever language.
Now, I didn't put April on this, but I like how the thumbnail came out.
It's fine. I'm gonna play this giant jellyfish. Honestly, I don't care. Like, I mean, I'll just be happy that they do a Link and Zelda movie. I mean, they're gonna cast characters. Say the character doesn't look like Link or Zelda. the actors that they hire, actresses, actors. I mean, I'm just gonna enjoy the movie for what it is.
I don't think Japan's gonna allow it though. Like they have full creative control again, just like they did. But the reason why the Mario movie was so good is because Nintendo had full creative control. Like that's why like some video game adaptations got weird over the years. Is because Nintendo, you know, just basically said, okay, we're gonna give you the license and you can do this. The Mario movie was so authentic for what Nintendo's vision was because literally they were cracking the whip.
Yeah.
So, because, you know, The Legend of Zelda is such an important franchise for Miyamoto-san, I guarantee you he's going to do the same thing, which is probably not going to make him very popular in the West. Like, especially places like Kotaku and Screen Rant. Maybe even IGN are going to write attack articles when they cast the actors that, you know, don't fit their narrative or whatever.
Well, they could hire a lot of... They could... I mean, the Hylian citizens could be anyone, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, it's just really only...
And they are.
It's really only Link and Zelda that really need to look like themselves. Everybody else could be anyone.
Mm-hmm.
In reality.
How you doing so far in your arcade run?
know.
You're almost done, actually. You're doing really good.
I don't really
Fight the
understand.
grandma!
I
We haven't
did
seen the
this.
grandma. Fight grandma. Fight grandma.
What is this? Is this the grandmother or this one?
That's Azula.
Who's the grandma? I can't tell.
Grandma's up. There. That's grandma. You called Azula a grandma.
Are you sure this is a grandma and not a Zula? Oh,
No,
this
that's
is the grandmother.
That's the grandmother.
Okay, sorry. I thought that was a Zula for a second.
No. No, wrong. Wrong.
Well, I mean, Azula does have a kind of an angry face.
You said you're gonna fight a giant. You did fight a giant jellyfish?
Yeah, just like 2 minutes ago. The shark is making me feel uncomfortable. Any comments? Any comments?
Uh-oh. I froze.
What?
I froze.
Okay. Okay, well that's not gonna crash my screen.
No, I won't crash your screen.
I think you should just save the Photoshop thing and close it. It's probably taking up a tremendous amount of memory. I don't understand why I have to help you with a computer problem. You told me to stream so you could do the computer. Now I'm having to help you with your computer problem in addition to streaming. How am I supposed to? Do you want me to stop the stream and help you out?
No, I'm good.
What's happening over there?
It's all fixed now.
Okay.
I have the new thumbnail up. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. All.
Alright, so Luke's randomly talking to me in the background. I have no idea what he's saying. Just typing, talking,
There we go.
just typing.
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 arcade mode, all TMNT characters. So I just threw together a thumbnail.
I mean, Neutron is killing me at this point.
Well, I mean, you know, the difficulty is going to get progressively harder as you go. Like, it's just what's going to happen. But, this game had 4 Ninja Turtle characters.
Wow, is he seriously?
Yeah, he's surprised.
Seriously coming back?
Because we had Shredder, April, Mikey, and Leo. That's 4. So we're getting Rocksteady next year. So that'll be 4 characters too. Raph, Donnie, April, and Rocksteady. But I still would want Shredder in this. Like, Shredder's a really fun character. And I don't understand why they benched him.
Oh, I mean, I don't know anything about Helga. I just don't like her eyebrows. I don't really know her at all.
Yeah,
Somebody said she's not that bad, but I don't really know her.
wasn't a fan of Helga.
I haven't really seen Hey Arnold in a long time. Isn't she like... I thought she was...
The change from Gerald to Grandma is a better representation for the Hey Arnold show because their movesets are both superior to Helga's. I did not like Helga's movesets.
So
Like, she was one of my least favorite characters in the
So
first
you
game.
like how they added the grandma and Gerald in?
Yeah, I like Gerald and Grandma's moveset.
What are the other friends besides Gerald and Helga?
From Hey Arnold, I don't remember.
Who are all the kids? What are their names?
I don't remember.
Aren't
It's
there
too long
other,
ago.
Are there other people on the show?
I think they have a cast of 4 friends, but I don't remember
so
them.
we've seen 3 of the 4 then. Wait, Helga isn't part of the friend group?
I believe that Grandma is the grandmother of Arnold. But I don't... Guys, who is the grandma? Is the grandma Arnold's grandma or Helga's grandma? Do you remember?
Alright, does anyone know anything about Hey Arnold? Hey Arnold! That's all I know about it.
Yeah, I remember that. Hey, Arnold.
Oh wait, they don't have any Real Monster characters in
Nope,
here.
All Real Monsters is gone.
Oops. I just wanted to play Squidward because of reasons.
Okay, so they're saying it's Arnold's grandma. So it is Arnold's grandma.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Squidward.
No, that's not how they do it.
SquarePants.
Did you hit your taunt? What does she do?
This guy is killing me, so I can't.
Oh, okay.
How do I do it again? This?
It's the top button.
Oh.
No, okay.
I don't know.
It's L1.
Oh, L1. Okay.
Yeah, so just run away from it, hit L1. Okay, so she does that now. But you have 3 taunts in this game. You have down in L1, and you have up in L1, and then you have L1 stationary, so... Maybe she does have her camcorder thing. What did she used to say?
Any comments?
Oh,
Any
right,
comments?
right. Any comments? Yeah, okay. I guess they got rid of that because it was annoying. Also, it's really hard to hear her because of, like, how loud the game is.
Wait, or was the any comments from something else?
No, any comments was... Oh, wait!
Or was it from that Ninja Turtle, other Ninja Turtle game?
Any comments is from, the Turtles game with, Shredder's Revenge. I don't remember what her taunt was in the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought she did say any comments in this. I don't remember.
Do you guys remember what April's catchphrase was in the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 1 game? Like her taunt. Does anybody remember? I know that's going back a while, but...
She did say it in the first game, says Gator.
She did.
I thought
Okay.
she said it.
Alright.
Vlad Plasmius. I don't think I have the strength to beat him. Luke.
Amber can do it. Cheer on Amber.
No,
Let's
I
go.
can't. No, I can't.
Amber can do it.
Who are we gonna play as next in the arcade?
Hard mode.
What character?
Raph hard mode.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's gonna kill me, Luke.
You got this.
Wow.
Have you continued yet?
I don't think
No, I
so.
don't think you have continued yet.
Ouch.
Yeah, you gotta watch. He has like a pretty robust arsenal. He's kind of like fighting Dracula in, yeah, her recovery is epic. They didn't nerf her recovery at all, which is great. I would say that Vlad is kind of like fighting Dracula from the Castlevania games, like the classic ones, because he throws bats at you first, then you just jump over the bats. And then he also throws bats at you vertically. He has like a lightning strike that comes down. But he also has his own moveset, it's like based on his character in the show. So he's a pretty challenging boss, but I would say that the spoiler boss is actually a really hard boss, which, if you guys were there for the campaign's ending last night, then you saw it. I don't want to give people spoilers, but I mean, it's pretty predictable who the boss is.
Okay, I'm gonna guess. It's Helga.
That would have been interesting. Alright, Amber's first continue, let's go!
Darn it.
Aha. Geo says that April had no catchphrase in the
Oh, so
in the
maybe
first game.
Maybe I got that from the other game we were
Any
playing.
comments? It's the same actress who's playing April. So that's probably why you were like, oh. But I'm pretty sure she did have like some type of like taunt in the first game. Everybody had at least one taunt.
Do I have a block button or?
Your block button is your shield, but it's kind of slow. It's R2.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
see.
better late than never.
See that blimp, that recovery with the blimp.
Oh, there we go. That's my shield.
Yeah, that's your shield, but it doesn't last as long. And in this game, you can only take 2 hits before your shield breaks. and there's no recovery from when your shield breaks that I've found. I've tried mashing buttons, I've tried moving the control stick around. Like, you are at a serious disadvantage if your shield breaks in this. Like, usually it's about, like, 15 seconds in Smash Brothers for your shield to recover, for your character to recover. In this one, your character recovers after almost, like, 30 seconds. It's a big problem. Big problemo.
Man, this guy is just taking so many hits.
Yeah, he's the villain. He's the villain of your story, Amber.
It's not the villain of my story.
Yep, I mean, the news video got, or the Mario video got 1,000 views, so I'm happy. It's good enough.
Just hitting him with my microphone.
Just punch him with the microphone.
Wait, what do I do? L2 and X.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yes! Okay, so she throws a spirit bomb at people, which is weird.
This seems odd.
I know. I mean, it's an obvious reference to Dragon Ball Z, but I would have thought, like, April would, like, throw, like, a camcorder or something. It's a really weird super move.
I mean, that's kind of cute.
And Donatello calls his brothers, like, in the party wagon. But actually, the story is kind of dark for this because, like, the worlds are all being erased, so pretty much the reason why Leonardo and Michelangelo aren't in this is because their worlds have been wiped from existence. So the only survivors, if you really think about it, it's dark. The only survivors from the TMNT world are Raph, Donnie, and Shredder and Master Splinter. Everyone else was erased. Which... Alright guys, it is time for hard mode. Great job, Amber! You cleared it!
Thank you.
Yeah, you did great. Alright, let's tackle hard mode.
We can just make tonight's edition.
Oh, she does a little peace sign.
Alright, thanks everyone. Really appreciate that.
Good job.
Thank you guys and gals. This is way to go, Amber. I believe in you. Thank you guys and gals.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna try hard mode. Or, we did Texas difficulty, right? So we're gonna try the next mode. Here we go. Let's see how I do. Master Class. Raphael. Master Class. Raph.
Any comments?
Any comments? Yes. Plenty. Alright, here we go, Raphael. So, we're gonna do Rockstar Raphael. This was based on an action figure, as well as this was an episode from the 1987 series.
Oh, cool.
Rockstar Raph.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Rockstar Raph.
Not to be mistaken from the TMNT coming out of their Shells tour in the 90s. This was an actual episode where the Ninja Turtles were rock stars, but not cringy rock stars.
Thank you, Gio. Thank you, Savan. Thank you, Proto Platformer. Thank you, guys and gals.
Yep, give it up for
Thank
Amber.
you, Devin. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate that.
Alright, here we go. Master Class with Raphael.
Here.
Let's see if we have any stock. I don't even know if they're going to give us any stock. We're going to find out. It's actually kind of amazing. I'm going to take a picture of that.
I leveled all of my characters.
Well, they give us stock. You like all your characters in your... Oh, your,
I leveled them all up to at least level 15, which means they're all at their second class.
Cool.
And they all have one more class upgrade.
So you really like playing that game, huh? Yeah? Do you want me to make like a thumbnail series for you, or you like the thumbnails the way they are? And do you have a playlist for your series, or no? You don't know? Okay. Oh crap! Let's go Raph. Ouch. Oof! SpongeBob's destroying me. Okay, alright.
I mean, maybe if the thumbnails are good.
Oof! Okay, Master Class is kind of rough.
What is Master Class?
Master Class is hard mode. And then very hard mode is like another difficulty. He survived.
You're beating up SpongeBob and he's smiling.
Yeah, he likes...
He's
oh
smiling
my god.
while he's killing you. He's the Joker.
Ooh.
SpongeBob is the Joker confirmed.
Actually, they only give me 3 lives, I think.
He's literally killing you in one.
Oh, I'm getting destroyed
Oh,
here.
look at Mr. Krabs is coaching SpongeBob from the side.
Yep, and Mr. Krabs will be a playable character next year.
He's pretty cute, Mr. Krabs.
I'm kind of curious to see how Rocksteady plays, though.
Like, I think that they should incorporate Krabby Patties into Mr. Krabs' like super move. Like you could slam a Krabby Patty down it.
I know this is kind of like probably a hot take, but I would have preferred instead of Zuko, even though I know Zuko is really popular.
Wow.
I would have brought Toph back.
Wow, Luke. Toph over Zuko?
Mm-hmm.
She was very cute, though. And also, we got to make lots of Toph puns. Like, it's pretty tough level.
Because, I mean, here's my reasoning. Because Uncle Ivo is coming into the game, right? That's 3 firebenders. You have Azula, you have Zuko, and Uncle. They don't really need him. So, I would prefer, like, either Katara for waterbending, or, like, you know, Toph.
Yeah, but Zuko is such a fan favorite.
I mean, the Fire Nation characters are just more popular in general. They're like, in fact, they have a new comic book series just about Azula now. Like, so they went back because the Korra stories aren't paying off, so that's why they're going back to the old cast. So they have a,
oh wow.
There's a comic that is going on right now, I believe, that's about Azula after the whole Fire Lord Ozo or whatever was defeated and she was imprisoned and then released on something.
The peaceful nations don't pay the bills.
Peaceful nations don't pay the bills.
Only the Fire Nation is what people want to hear about.
Yep. Aang's additional costume that they gave you in the game is not very good. Like, it's just kind of weird.
Kind of there.
Yeah, I was hoping that they were going to do the Fire Nation Aang with the dark hair.
Oh yeah, where
You know,
he has his hair
Fire
grown out.
Nation student Aang. But what they did is they gave another variation of the Avatar's, like, kind of air temple look. So Aang has, like, 3 air temple looks and then 1 Avatar look. Whereas Korra in this game actually has a lot of different costumes throughout the progression of her show. So they've got Season 1, Season 2, they've got Korra Earthbender, I believe, and then they have Korra Fire Nation, I think.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Ouch.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are liking the gameplay. And just hanging out on the stream.
Got kind of wrecked though.
Hi Later Gator. Hi, Hala Mataway. Hello, later, Geo, the Hero of Legends. I play Survivor. Hi, Ultimate Zero. Hi, Sammy O'Main. Hi, Jacob Langlet.
3,
You're still waiting for the last course for Booster Pass course. Awesome, Jacob. Yep, we'll be doing that after this.
Not after this. We're doing Spider-Man after
Oh
this.
yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. I said this wrong.
It's not out
We're
yet.
actually doing it after we do Spider-Man. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Bowman. Good to see you. Hi, Sammy O'Main. Hi, Sammy Bear King. Hi, James McIntyre. And good to see you, OHX90. Hello, put Christ first. Hi, Amenios. Hello, Dr. Spooky, Just Zakai, and Caleb. Hello, Tom and Daffy. Good to see you, Total Spies fan. And Silhouetted Animator. Proto-Platformer's here. He's here for the action.
Ha! See, it's weird to me that Raphael would use his motorcycle, though, because I don't remember 87 Raph using his motorcycle. That was, like, from the live-action, whatchamacallit? The live-action Saban show is where Raph was really, you know, getting into the whole motorcycle thing. I never remember 87 Raph doing that.
Later Gator's playing this right now as Danny Phantom. I'm playing as Danny Phantom, and I am going to do the arcade for Ember. Awesome. Very cool, Later Gator. Hi, Proto-Platformer, great to see you. Says hi, hey, Amber and Luke. Hi, Proto-Platformer, great to see you. Hi, just Sakai, Jacko the Dog, or Jacko Dog Savannah's here, and David McLean, and good to see you, everybody. Anyone that I missed? Lorray is here, and great to see you, Lorray, Tim Reed, and also Tom, Howie, and Later Gator. all you guys and gals. Hope you guys are all having a great day. And thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate that, everyone.
Whoops. Whoa.
We gotta somebody come in and say this looks like Smash Brothers.
It is.
It is a Smash Brothers.
It is a Smash Brothers.
And this is the second installment in the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. All-Star Brawl.
All-Star. It's either All-Stars or All-Star Brawl.
Oh no, it's All-Star. I know, because I want to say All-Stars Brawl, but it is not.
It is All-Star
Brawl. It is the
Brawl.
one that's more awkward to say.
Or you could do the
All-Star
abbreviation for
Brawl.
this, NASB, Nasab 2,
Yeah.
or Nasab,
NASA.
NASB,
Nasb.
NAS 2, NASB 2.
I want to say All-Stars Brawl because there's multiple people that are stars.
Yeah, you would think it would be All-Stars Brawl.
But it's called
All-Star
All-Star
Brawl. Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Like, this game is way better than, there's been lots of Smash Brothers clones over the years, but, like, it's better than Multiverses, even though Multiverses has, like, DC superheroes and stuff like that. The controls are just better. Also, the TMNT Smash Up game from the, oh, crud. I still have a terrible recovery move, though. The TMNT Smash Up game, based on the 2007 movie, was a fun game, but it was kind of a waggle-based Smash clone. And there was one other Smash Brothers clone that was somewhat decent, but this is still better. PlayStation All-Stars, which featured characters like Uncharted, God of War, stuff like that.
Yeah.
On the PS3. That was an okay Smash Brothers clone, but this is superior.
Maybe that's why they didn't call it All-Stars. Maybe they were trying to not be that game.
Maybe. And of course, the Cartoon Network Smash Brothers clones that they released over the years are terrible. Like, they're all bad.
Maybe they should change the name to All-Stars, says Later Gator.
Maybe.
I mean, I would have, but I don't know if it's a copyright thing or what. Or maybe it's just a design choice, like All-Star. Like, maybe they're trying to make it like an All-Star baseball thing, like an All-Star. I thought that was like a baseball term.
I thought it was, but okay, sports people, help me out here. In the 90s, there were special all-star games where once a year, all these like baseball players would get together, and they would be from different teams, and they would play like an exhibition match that was televised, and they called it national. What do they call it?
Yes.
It's not NHL.
Something like that.
Is it NLB? Is national? Or NBA. I don't remember what the name of the baseball thing is anymore.
Oh my god.
NFL is football. NHL is hockey. National, is it NBL? National Baseball League? That can't be right.
Yeah, it is. All-Star...
National Baseball League?
MLB All-Star.
Major League Baseball. Okay.
MLB All-Star.
Major League Baseball.
All-Star.
Okay, alright.
And that's with one, so no S after it. Just
So-
like this game.
So they still do the
So
All-Star
it's
game.
All-Star like the baseball term.
No,
Alright.
we don't keep up with sports anymore.
Alright, thank you for the super chat. Grim Adventures of Luke and Amber, aka Trayvon.
Hey, Trayvon.
K-Wing.
Yes.
They are making a new Ghostbusters movie called Frozen Empire, and it is coming soon.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh, in the next movie in the series. So I wonder if they'll keep some of the old cast.
Have they
in
announced what cast is in it?
it. Will they keep darn it. I
Well,
can't remember the names
at
of
the end of the
everyone.
movie, they showed Ernie Hudson. They showed him like in the Ghostbuster firehouse, saying it's back to business.
So maybe Winston will be in the movie.
I hope Winston and his Ray is in it,
Winston and Ray, that would be fun.
because I don't think Bill Murray's gonna do it. He's like such a prima donna. He's just a prima donna.
By the time you get old, you can't really be a prima donna.
Yes, you can be. You can be a cranky prima donna.
They will use the kids, says Claus Mystery. Well, yeah, we know they're gonna have the kids in it.
We just want to know if Ernie
We're just
and
wondering
Dan are
if the
gonna be in
older
it.
people are gonna be in it as well.
Not the. I prefer the term classics. I don't. Since I'm getting up there, I don't appreciate the term old anymore.
I
It's
don't know if
just-
the classic
Ah!
are the original characters are going to be in it as well.
Yeah.
Alright, thank
Some
you,
of the
OH
original.
says Major MLB, Major League Baseball. It's okay, I don't keep up with sports either, says Gio. Thanks, Gio.
I used to be
MLB
a-
All-Star, says Dr. Spook.
Yeah, I used to be a big baseball fan in the 90s, but I graduated to hockey, which is a more intense sport.
Luke, you are classic, says Later Gator.
Thank you, later. Gator. I appreciate that.
It's a classic.
Can't beat a classic!
Yep, thank you for the super chat, Claws Mystery. Appreciate that, Claws.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much. You guys are too kind. I beat Shredder! Woo!
Wow, I can still smell the ramen I made 2 days ago.
Yo.
It smells so bad.
Oh my gosh, what did they do to Gerald? Royal Guard Gerald.
I have seen the trailer and Bill Murray is in the movie, says Caleb.
He is. Okay.
Really?
Really? Wow.
That's very confusing to me. Well, I guess he got old.
Are they gonna pull a Harrison Ford where they kill him off?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then his ghost would be in the rest of the
Yay! Bill Murray goes. Let's go.
I wouldn't want to be haunted by Bill Murray.
I mean, if he did a weather report, it would be not as scary. Like, Bill Murray, tell me the weather.
Good man.
He's a funny weatherman. In that, Oh yeah, Nigel.
Alright, thank you guys for the super chat.
I'm gonna watch the trailer with my, Amber got me a bagel, so, like, on the break, I'm gonna watch the trailer. I'm excited.
Amber is a classic too. Thank you, Savon.
She's younger than me. Amber's younger. I married a younger girl. Whoop. Yes, I did. Bam! How are you not dead?
That's so you always say I'm older than you, so I know what I'm talking about.
Well, that way I can always test out, you know, and tell you how it is.
How is life?
So when you catch up. Hello. We're still doing hard mode as Raph.
When you're like 80 years old, people will be like, oh, like you can say I married a younger lady. People are like, wow, how'd you swing that? It's like
I got Riz.
It's like you like are talking at the water cooler with all these old people, and then it's like, oh yes, she's my younger lady, and people are like, whoa. And then it's like then I come in all wrinkly and old. People are like, who's that? That's my young lady.
Master class continues.
Well, sometimes people do that. Like I've seen people at like, I don't know, when they're trying to like put the moves on, like or be nice to older ladies. They're like, oh. What are these young ladies doing over here? And they're like 80 years old. And they're like, you said that your grandma was here, but I just see your sister or your daughter or something. Like,
Yeah.
no matter what, even if we're lied to, like women like to be called young, even if it's a blatant lie. You're 80 years old? I could swear you're 20 years old. No, don't be so kind.
Stage complete. Oh, fail. Break the target. We already fought. We fought Patrick, right? We did Gerald, Patrick, Shredder, April, Raph, Azula. So we're gonna be fighting. We're gonna do Doom and Gloom. See, they changed Lucy Loud's outfit.
Alright, you're about to start game one. Awesome, later, Peter. Have fun. Yeah, her outfit is different. She was wearing a t-shirt and jeans, I think. Or a t-shirt and weird pants.
I still find it weird that they got rid of the All Real Monsters rep. They also got rid of Cat Dog. mean, they weren't really popular
Yeah.
shows anymore, but it was nice to, you know, be able to have those characters again.
Maybe they were testing everything out to see like what characters people like the most. And then whatever people like told them or were excited about, then they kept those characters in.
I mean, the season pass is like $20, and they're probably, the reason why they have like both of the really popular Fire Lord people, or Fire Nation people, Uncle and Zuko,
Yeah.
is because they know people will probably pay for it. Also, next year is the Avatar movie, I believe.
Oh yeah.
The Avatar movie that takes place like when Aang and his team are like in their early 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like before they made that like national city or whatever it's called, like the
Yeah.
United City.
Well, I was just thinking about one character I wanted, but I realized no, that was a character I wanted for Multiverses. But I really hope that they bring in just a random. I hope they bring in Daffy Duck for Multiverses. We're spending so much time.
I don't know what's gonna happen to
Like,
Multiverses
I really
anymore.
hope they add Daffy because that was the one character I really wanted in the game was Daffy Duck.
Duck Dodgers. I mean, he was
Yeah,
in
they
the
could put Duck Dodgers in it. Yeah, exactly.
or they could make him the
they-
Duck Lantern.
Yeah, I mean
'Cause
they
he
could
was-
have. He could be Daffy and have one skin be Duck Dodgers and one skin be Darkwing Duck.
It's gonna be very hard for them to add new characters though because Kevin died. So Batman won't be able to. The whole the whole point of that game is the actors
gosh.
interacted with the other characters. So whatever character they add now, you know,
They're gonna have to redo all of Batman's lines with a new person.
or they're gonna have to use AI.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Like, I think there would be outrage if they
Or-
recast Kevin.
Or they could get somebody who is a Kevin impersonator.
There is no Kevin
to
impersonator.
fill in the blanks.
There is
Like-
no Kevin
Like
impersonator.
they keep all the lines he already did, but then add a Kevin impersonator for each.
See, in America, people don't like it when you, like, basically cast an impersonator because they think it's a disservice. But in Japan, when an anime voice actor dies, they try to get somebody who sounds very similar. Like, it's very hard for me to tell the difference between the Bulma who passed away and the Bulma who is the current voice of Bulma in Japan. Because they sound similar. Like, they actually cast a lady that sounds like Bulma.
They got rid of Lincoln Loud for some reason too, Sis Savon.
Yep, Lincoln Loud is gone, Shredder's gone, Leo and Mikey are gone, which they had, those were really interesting characters.
Leader Gator said, I want more of Lincoln Loud's sisters in this game, such as like Luna, Lon, Lynn, etc. Oh wow, all the sisters have L names? Interesting.
I think that's
So
really-
Lincoln, Lucy,
Ah.
Lynn, Luann, and Lynn. Interesting. Thank you, and Luna. Thank you, Later Gator. Awesome. And also thanks to Vaughn. Yes, I had forgot about Lincoln Loud. Multiverses is gone. No, it is coming back.
It's coming back in 2024.
They're working on it. It will be back.
But I'm saying because Kevin passed away, like, any new character they interact with, Batman can't talk to them. Superman and Wonder Woman, all the other actors can, but Batman can't. They'll have to try to do clever, generic, like, you know, who are you, or whatever. Because remember, the characters used to interact.
He has 10 sisters. Oh my gosh, Later.
And they also were going to do, like, a story mode, too. Like, so that's probably scrapped, because Batman was going to play a big role in their story mode they were working on, remember?
Yeah.
They were going to have this whole, like, story campaign. That's probably scrapped now.
Are you guys playing story mode, says Mr. Hype?
This is, right now, this is arcade mode. We did campaign. Campaign's over. Azula is unstoppable is, what the campaign mode was.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean, like... Yeah, oh, definitely. We all feel sad that Kevin is gone.
Of course we do. He was our Batman.
There's nothing, that's very... Gio says, I feel very sad that Kevin is gone. Yeah. It is very sad, especially knowing that he has so much deep emotion in his voice. You almost feel like you know him by listening to the Batman voice, and his character was so heroic and always was telling people, like, things are gonna be okay.
Dang it.
And then he would take care of the bad guys and save the day, and so it almost felt like he was a hero, like, the way he did the voice, you know? He became this hero everybody look up to. So yeah, and like so yeah, it makes sense like why, you know, it's definitely difficult, but yeah, I mean it's nobody like it's nobody's fault though. It's just things it's just how life goes.
The only way that they could do it is, like, you know how they cast, there are different actors in multiverses to play different skins? How you could get away with it is you could bring in Michael Keaton, or you could bring in another Batman actor to play another, like, variant. And to do that going forward, like, you get somebody like Troy Baker or somebody who could do an impersonation of different Batman voices, and you just change Batman to literally a multiverse character. So Kevin Conroy would still voice the skins that he did, but like when you would change skins to another Batman, it would be a different Batman actor's voice. That way, you could have that Batman interact with like the different characters, like any new characters they bring in, while still like tributing, you know, Kevin Conroy, because he would still have his things that he did with his skins, like Samurai Batman and some of the other skins that he was.
Well, Dr. Spooky said or Batman could be played by Jensen Ackles since he has taken over the main voice of Batman.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Jensen Ackles, the guy from Supernatural.
I don't know him at all. I know Troy Baker
Batman,
as
Batman the Long House. He's known as the Tomorrowverse Batman.
I've never heard of him.
And actually, here's the weirdest thing. The Tomorrowverse just started, but it hasn't been very successful. So next year, they're doing a movie called Crisis on Infinite Earth Part 1. And, like, basically they're going to either recast a bunch of people afterwards, but they're doing an Infinite Crisis animated movie that's almost, like, I think it's close to 2 hours and 40 minutes long or something like that. So the Tomorrowverse just started, and it feels like they're gonna end it already. It hasn't even been, like, the last DC animated universe lasted 10 years. This new DC animated universe has only been around not even 5 years.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, that's interesting. Like, I guess I can. I mean, I think it's. I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess I would have to look and hear Jensen Ackles' voice and see what I think of it, because I don't really know.
He's not a bad Batman. Like, I like him better than the guy who played Batman for the New 52 movies. I did not like his voice. I never liked his voice.
What? Why wouldn't they pick Troy Baker or
Troy?
Why wouldn't they pick Troy Baker
Because
as
they
the
wanted.
new voice of
Because
Batman?
it was a new universe.
But why wouldn't Troy do it since he's so good at the voice, though?
Troy's done Batman. You're also mistaking, like, Roger Craig Smith and Troy
Roger
Baker
Craig
also sound very similar to each other.
Yeah, why wouldn't Roger Craig Smith be the new Batman then?
Because he's busy with Sonic stuff, probably.
What is he doing with Sonic? Waiting 5 years for the next movie?
And also they wanted a younger Batman voice because they were, the Long Halloween, they were having that kind of be like a Batman year 1 or year 2 thing, so Jensen Ackles became the Batman, and he's already been in 4 or 5 movies. He's a good Batman voice, he really is.
What kind of movies has he been in?
The Tomorrowverse is actually very dark.
I haven't seen any of his movies.
Like, I would say most of the Tomorrowverse movies are kind of like right bordering an R rating. They're very intense.
Why don't they hire Lucas Batman, says GL?
I don't have a Batman voice.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I've heard you do it. I've heard you do an impression where you said, I am something, I am the Knight, I am Batman.
Okay, explain this to me. Right now, how did I get an S rank when I continued so many times? Like, that shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, if you even get hit once, you shouldn't get an S rank.
That shouldn't, I mean, I'm taking a picture of this.
You shouldn't die. If you die one time, why would you get an S rank?
I don't know. I mean, just
that would be like an A rank.
Somebody explain this to me. I died like 4 or 5 times on hard mode. Why would they give me an S rank?
I mean, that should be a B or a C.
I would say a C, because I died like at least 3 times. That's weird.
All of the Lincoln Loud, yes, they all start with L, says Savan. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm loyal to Troy Baker and Roger Craig Smith. I think they should be. I think Troy Baker should be Joker going forward, and Roger Craig Smith should be Batman going forward. I think they worked it well together, and I think they should be Batman. But I'm not the one who hires anyone, so.
So I actually don't know how this works, like unlocking pictures and things like that, but I mean, before, you just had to complete the game on different difficulties to unlock other pictures, but there's not that many pictures this time around. Look at that. The only way you get trophies in this game is if you complete,
Luke would make a great Batman, says Tim.
No.
Thank you, Gio and Tim. That's very sweet.
Very sweet of you guys, but no.
I would hire you. I think you sound great.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Say something Batman-y, Luke.
I don't want to.
Okay, you say it to me later. And you
Batman.
Whoa. I think you should be Batman.
I will be the animated Batman. Alfred! Rachel! Joker's up to no good. I'll look into it.
Yes. All right. I don't think anyone can hold a candle to you at this point.
What are you supposed to be? Some type of talking duck? Why is the rabbit talking to me?
Yay! Can I do Batman? No.
Alright, there you go, guys. So that completes our Ninja Turtles arcade mode. If you guys want to see another arcade run, I mean, it was possible to do Ninja Turtles because there were 3 characters. We were able to stretch that out. So your next stream will be starting up at 6:30 for Spider-Man. No, this is cool ending music.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So Spider-Man will be starting up in a little bit.
Where did the announcer voice go for this? Oh, wait, I'm thinking
He's in
of
it.
the other...
No,
oh,
he's in it. He says, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you pick the character, he says, Raphael, Donatello,
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I guess
Ember.
I completely missed that.
No, he says it.
Oh,
He's
so they
still
were
in it.
definitely tributing Smash Brothers.
Yeah, they're tributing the Smash Brothers announcer, yes.
Awesome. I keep interrupting you.
No, you're fine.
A grandma fighting Reptar? Oh my god.
Yeah, because they can't use the babies. Like, they're only allowed to use Reptar from Rugrats. So, I mean, people are like, when are they going to use Hey Arnold? They can't. Like, they were able to... Nickelodeon allowed them to use Gerald. They were allowed to use Helga for a while, but I think Helga had to be removed for reasons.
Oh, and they still know Timmy Turner because
No,
of...
Timmy Turner is really hard to get. Fairly Odd Parents is very hard for Nickelodeon to put in another game. Because I think their licensing of the character has kind of expired.
Oof.
That's why you haven't seen Timmy Turner appear in a lot of games anymore. There was like a Nickelodeon racing game that just happened, like, I think it was 2 years ago. He wasn't in it. Jimmy Neutron was. But, yeah, Jimmy's easier for them to get.
I would main Odie on this if they added him in. Because I think he is a sweet dog.
Add Odie for Amber.
I think he's a very sweet dog. He doesn't deserve what Garfield does to him.
Doesn't deserve it.
He doesn't deserve that kind of hate. He's a sweet dog that likes licking people and sitting on the couch. Odie has never hurt anyone, and he doesn't deserve that kind of treatment.
Odie doesn't deserve that type of treatment. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Spider-Man will be happening next, guys and gals. We're just showing you the ending credits because we can. And I'm going to grab a bagel and then see you guys for Spidey. And then Mario Kart will be tonight around 8:30, something like that. So I don't know what the likes are like on Spider-Man. So you guys will probably have your work cut out for you. But we're going to be doing more of the... who's going to knock over stuff here? He's going to knock over things.
So we will be doing more of the what?
More of Spidey. So, yeah, if you guys can get the likes up for Spider-Man, Spider-Man's currently sitting at 25 likes, and Zelda, do not walk on that laptop. Do not even contemplate it. You silly, silly furball.
And we're just waiting for Luke to finish his sentence so we can be done with this video.
I'm just redirecting and all that other stuff. Okay. So there you go. From the Fair Play team, extra special thanks to our family, friends, pets for their endless kindness and support. You inspire us to keep making even better games.
What about their kids? Just their pets?
They're pets. They're
Wow.
not parents. They're pet parents.
Wow.
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. the sequel.
Wait, did their pets help them, like, test play this game?
Yes, that would explain so much. So I'm gonna use that background. Oh wait.
There you go.
Uh,
And you could Photoshop that and then Photoshop it together, and then you could have an awesome
hard.
background.
It's hard to. Yeah, I'm gonna. And then I just put a
Photoshop that
character in the
Nickelodeon
middle.
thing out of the way.
I'm gonna use that for something. I will. All right, guys and gals, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you on Spider-Man next. God bless and happy gaming.